us at alfredstate.edu.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
My name is Richard Powell. I'm an athlete at Alfred State College. The reason why I came to see Dr. Wilhelm is because of my shoulder injuries. I had suffered an injury on my 21st birthday on the field against Gallaudet. He did a great job with my surgery. I played the entire season with it perfectly fine. I was able to tackle people without restrictions. The best and quickest recovery I ever had from any injury that I had working with him. He gets the job done and he knows what he's doing. So I highly recommend you guys come to see Dr. Wilhelm.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
What would you give for a child you loved to make their wish come true? To help them fight a critical illness? Just imagine what you'd do. You see, wishes are so powerful, and you can make them real. They can give a child back their childhood, even change the way they feel. Every single one of us can make the stars align, because when we come together, hope and joy will shine.
So hello everybody, and welcome to today's Section 5 matchup between Hornell and Bolivar-Richburg. I'm Bob Peischer, broadcasting from the Simmons & Rockwell broadcast booth. Number 3, Alexis Smith, who's also the starting pitcher today, leading off for the Hornell Lady Raiders. It's the Lady Wolverines of Bolivar-Richburg, and there's a strike pitching for the Lady Wolverines is Kylie Whiting. That one's high. 1-1. Fouled off. Hornell coming off their first victory of the season last night, defeating Livonia in walk-off fashion. Jordan Dyring able to get the winning hit. Overthrown. Smith safe at first. So 1 on, nobody out. Lila Dyring. Take that. Madison Connor up on plate here at bat. 1-1. And a missed throw, another error. So batters, both of them safe, first and second. Alexis Smith now at second base. So last night's hero, Jordan Dyrene, up. Dyrene lifts it deep. Nice play by number 3, Jana Thomas. Reagan Evingham up. Evingham, it's going to fall in. So Hornell on the board first here as Alexis Smith crosses the plate. So Parker Graham with runners at second and first. There's a strike. Nice pitch by Kylie Whiting. Kylie is the 8th grader here on the team. I tell you, when you have a starting pitcher on your team that's in 8th grade, the future is bright here. Safe. So base is loaded with nobody out. Going to take a little time to regroup. Still only one out with bases loaded. Today's game is brought to you by First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Open a Apex checking account. Stop at one of their several locations throughout the southern tier of New York. Hornell location and the corners of Mays and Seneca Street. First Heritage, the Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street in Hornell. Cremation services only $16.95 plus the crematory fee. Thanks Jim Dagan, Laura Pico, the Dagan Funeral Home. Find out why Alfred State College is number one in so many ways. They're number one SUNY Regional College by U.S. News rankings. Free tuition plus. It's called scholarships, financial aid plans, and so much more. It's Alfred State College. Hit the ground running with a degree from Alfred State College. Cadence Golnitz up. That one's in the dirt. It's going to be fouled off. Got Reagan Evingham on third. Madison Connor on third. That's low. So 3-1 to Cadence. That's low and inside. So Wachter. Take a quick peek at the Class B softball standings. You can see Hornell's right down there at 15th right now with their first victory yesterday. They started 0-4, now 1-4. Haverling 7-1. A lot of teams only have played 2 games so far, so it's tough to really judge how obvious it'll end up when things are toward the middle to the end of the season. There's a strike. This is Lila Dyring, the 9th grader. Foul tipped off. Very successful program over here in Bolivar-Richburg. Softball teams always very well prepared. They come in 2-2 today, and there's a strikeout. Dyring gets caught looking. And Selena Maldonado is up. That one gets away. And the run comes home. Makes it 2-0. That one gets away. Runners aren't advancing. Kind of threatening. It's, see Parker Graham kind of waiting for a throw. You see Caden Skolnitz on second. Both of them threatening. They're both trying to get a throw and hopefully a misplay. That's inside. 2-0. Nice strike. Kylie Whiting pitching. Oops, I got the graphics wrong on the screen here. Had the colors right. There we go. Full count. That one's going to fall in. 2 runs home. Maldonado in safe to second. Good job, Selena. Talia Stewart. There's a strike. Hornell's played some tough games, beating Livonia, tough Livonia team yesterday, and then a game the night before against Elmira. So playing a Class A school and lost in the final inning. We're leading going into the final inning and end up losing that game. So they've gotten better the last couple of games. They've improved every game since the start of the season. So it's good to see them putting it together. And it is all just a preparation for sectionals because everyone makes sectionals anyway. So it's 2-2. Oh, why'd she swing at the high one? And able to pick it up. There's the second out. So, 4 runs on 2 hits. Hornell takes the lead 4-0. Take a look at the Class C2 standings, which Bolivar-Richburg's part of. See Bolivar-Richburg in 6th place with a 2-2 record. It's all about the seeding points, how many teams, like if Bolivar-Richburg is able to beat Hornell, they get more seeding points for sectionals, and that's the most important thing. Hornell won't get as many points for beating Bolivar-Richburg as Bolivar-Richburg would by beating Hornell. So that's why you always want to kind of play up if you can. It would have been a very good position for Hornell if they had beaten Elmira 2 nights ago, being a higher class. But they don't lose that many points either by losing to a higher class either. But it's also nice to play that type of teams that are bigger and supposedly better. Today's game brought to you by Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City, and Syracuse. 585-296-COMP. Connors and 262-COMP, Connors and Ferris. And the Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville, 3 great locations. Thanks to Jeff Ryan, insurance protection you can rely on from the Ryan Agencies in Hornell. Jeff Ryan, home auto business. He's my insurance agent. He should be yours. The Ryan Agencies. And Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan in Hornell. Top-notch sales service, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons and Rockwell. Golf season is here. Don't forget to sign up, get a membership up at Twin Hickory Golf Club. You can also log on to twinhickorygolfclub.com and buy gift certificates, check out membership rates and daily leagues that are up there as well. Twin Hickory Golf Club, 18 challenging holes overlooking the beautiful Canisteo Valley. Twin Hickory Golf Club. So Kylie Whiting to lead off. Bottom half of the first. Lexi Smith pitching, and there's a nice pitch. Little grounder, easy play for Dyrene. 1 down. I like how they have walk-up music. Tootsie roll, here we go. There's a strike. This is Jenna Thomas, the 10th grader. They're looking at this team. I said they've gone to states. And there's not one senior on this team. You've got a 9th grader and an 8th grader. 4 10th graders. 6, 7, 11th graders. So surely will be experienced next year for sure. Counts 3-1 to Jana. Nice catch. Parker Graham. Nice play. So 1-2-3 inning. That was number 8, so I know Cassidy Stivus. Tries to keep a man awake at night. One person I didn't see in concert I'd love to see. Him, he passed away, obviously, but he had a funny, he was in a sitcom a couple years ago, and it was just one of the funniest parts of that sitcom. I laughed and laughed out loud, and usually don't laugh out loud at sitcoms very often, but I'll be back.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cash back or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at FHFCU.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Hi.
So top of the second, we go. Alexis Smith, so top of the order for Hornell. Downside 2-1. Nice pitch, fastball. Popped up. Nice try. It's got to be tough because you're getting so close to the fencing. It's not the end of the world if you don't make a play when you're that close to the fence, especially. It's not like MLB ballparks where there's padding and everything. And that's over the head.
Second baseman, number 11, Madison Honor.
Madison grounded into a fielder's choice, and everybody was safe on the air. which would have been a fielder's choice, but everyone got on because of the error and was safe. Kind of opened the floodgates in the first 4 runs for Hornell as Connor swings to that one for 1-1 count. Smith gets down to second with a steal. Slow roller. A nice play. So Cassidy Stivus. One out. Jordan Dyrene hit. It's 1 for 1 today. Tell you, it's been cloudy and sunny, and when the clouds do come over, it looks like it's going to rain. Some really dark clouds, but if you looked at the weather like on Sunday or Monday, it looked like it was going to rain today for sure, all day. But it's since changed. This one's lifted. And Smith able to come home. So Jordan does her job, gets another run home. Cassidy Stivus out here at center field doing a great job. These kids are getting more and more creative with their face paint. Putting the black markings on their face to cut down on the that different markings. And so one down here. Cadence Golnitz looks at a strike 2 and 1. Golnitz walked in the first inning. That one gets over second baseman's head, so a nice hit for Golnitz. Just over the head of Beckwith. That's high to Parker Graham. Graham 1 for 1 today with a hit. It's getting really dark now. Way to lay off that one, and job by Evingham into third. Only the 9th grader. She loves the number 13. Abingham 2-1. Reagan. She got one of the best smiles last night after I did the Hornell game. They had beaten Livonia and come over, and she goes, "Why aren't you doing our game?" I said, "Well, I did the baseball game. I'll be here tomorrow." And full count now. She goes, "Do our easy games." And I said, "What do you mean? You guys are 1-4." I go, you guys can beat Bolivar-Richburg. They're 2-2. And they're always really, really good. Nice pitch for the third out. Nice ball placement. Let's take a look at that pitch again here. Whiting. Blew a buyer. So Hornell makes it 6-0. Sorry, I was a little bit lax on that. We go to the bottom of the second. Today's game is brought to you by Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Thanks, Brian Butler, Mike Hess, Daryl Howell, and the rest of the crew at Butler Excavating, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. As always, they do a great job up there. John and Dagan, General and Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan. Corners of Church and Genesee Street in Hornell. John and Dagan. Maple City Collision, the best auto body repair shop around, is at Maple City Collision, 607-324-1155. Tell them John Birch sent you. All makes and models, all years, Maple City Collision in Hornell. Dr. John Wyand, Dr. Rich Kowski, Wyand Chiropractic, 20 Park Drive, 324-7246. Specializing in back and neck pains, headaches, all your spine care needs, and so much more. Accepting new patients now, Dr. Wyand and Dr. Kowski. Thank you for your support. So the pitcher is up, Riley Whiting. Wait a minute, that's not right, was it? No, this is not the pitcher. No, Kylie Whiting and Riley Whiting. They must be sisters. They're 2 grades apart. Nice pitch by Smith. It's a beautiful facility over here in Richburg. Nice drive over too. This is God's country. It is beautiful. The hills, and you're very close. We're in a valley here, but the hills are extremely close on both sides. Oh, tried to get a glove up and just missed it. So first hit of the ball game for Bolivar-Richburg. Oh, should have thought about chasing that. This is number 7, Sydney Faulkner. Sydney, the 9th grader. So leadoff hit. Two and one. Foul down third base. Foul tip. And Riley gets down to second. Nice job by Riley. But that was almost a perfect slide, too. I saw the very end of it. Definitely like a slide when you hit the bag. There's strike three. That you come right, the force of your body when you stop on the bag lifts you right up into the standing position. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Oh, and a miss cue by third baseman Evingham. Puts runners at first and second now. Shady's back. Runners able to advance. It was Danica Locks that I think she would have been safe anyway, so I gave her a hit, but on that chance by Evingham. Ooh. Nice pitch. A little high, though. It's going to load the bases with one out. So I'm a Sisson on first. I was telling, I went to lunch today with one of my former employees, and I go, I got to go over to Bolivar-Richburg to film a game. He goes, you going to stop at Sisson's Chainsaws? He was with me when we filmed commercials over there 20 more years ago. I can't even remember how long it's been. Sisson's, I go, they always ran a good operation. Not sure what happened there. I looked away to look at the scoreboard. I got to look at that again. What happened? Oh, she wasn't looking. I'm not sure what Cadence was doing there. Cadence was looking down third, but throwing the ball to Smith. And what happens is a run came home. Can't do that. You got to be looking where you're throwing the ball. You can see there's the markings on the face like I just talked about. Look at that. Oh, at least that'll keep the runners on base, but it was so lightly hit. Off the tip of the bat, and it kind of, when it hit the ground, it spun sideways a little bit. Hornell didn't have a chance really there. I think they would have a better throw, but a lot of pitches being thrown in this inning for Smith. They're just going to wait till she throws a strike now. Don't blame her with bases loaded. Can't imagine she's going to be swinging at this one. There's a strike, yep. So a run does score. Ooh, hit it right off her leg, it looks like. Hope she's all right. Yep, she shook it off. And let her throw. Let's take a look at that in regular motion, or regular speed. It's hard to tell exactly where it hit her because the runner was between her and, but it didn't look good. Okay, hit her in the knee. So Kylie Whiting, who grounded out to first base her first time at bat, is 0 for 1. And the third out, so a lot of walks, a lot of hits, and only 2 runs come home. That'll take us to the third. We'll be back.
I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on 2 beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Hi, I'm Bob Euchre. I was 5 years old when Lou Gehrig gave his famous Luckiest Man speech. Lou retired from baseball that day because of the devastating disease known as ALS. Back then, I never imagined I would one day grow up to be a Major League Baseball player or spend my life in baseball. And I certainly didn't imagine that ALS would take my daughter Leanne's life and another close friend. ALS robs a person of their ability to walk, talk, eat, and breathe. It's been 8 decades since Lou's speech, and we still don't have a cure. But we are making progress turning ALS from a fatal disease into a livable one, and we need your help to finally strike out ALS. Please join us in the fight by visiting ALS.org. Thank you.
Caden Skolnitz. Count that a strike. Did I see that right? Fouls that one off. They did count a strike. Let's take a look. I don't have the replay of it, but wow. I'm looking at back on the feedback from YouTube that I get. That was high and outside, definitely like that one. It was almost not as bad as that one, but close to it. So 1 and 2. Foul. One and 2 to Golnitz. Cadence walked and has a hit, so 1 for 1 today. Two and 2. And nice pitch. Here's that little, nice. Lila Dyrene up. Dyrene struck out looking last at bat. Two and 1. Three and 1. Aaliyah Stewart up. Check that, Selena Maldonado up. Hit 1 for 1 with a double. This one lifted. So 2 down. Lila Dyrene on first. Full count. So 2 on now, 2 outs. Smith lifts 1. And the 3rd out. Nice play by Jana. That takes us to the bottom of the 3rd. Today's game is brought to you by Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Thanks, Chad and Gilio. Location right up there by the old Tasty Freeze up on Seneca Road. 24-hour-a-day emergency service, fully bonded and insured. It's Gilio's. Dr. Pat Pico, right here, down the road here in Wellsville. Providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny County for over 25 years. Dr. Pat Pico. Dr. Pico. And by the Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street. The best Italian cuisine around the Hornell area is at the Italian Villa. Stop in for all your Italian favorites. The Italian Villa. Left-handed batter. There's a strike. Jana Thomas popped out center. 0 for 1. Tie 2-2. Nice pot. Job by Alexis.
Wolverines shortstop, number 8, Varsity, 5.
Cassidy up. Cassidy grounded out to short. Goes down swinging. 2 down.
Number 14, Riley.
This is Riley Whiting. He's going to sneak through for a base hit. Could be Whitting. Sorry, Riley Whitting. It's her second hit.
Wolverine left fielder, number 10, Danica Ralph.
Danica Logs. 1 for 1 with a hit. And the third out. So we go to the top of the third after this.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
We're opening doors to your future at Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Combine tech skills and knowledge to analyze problems and succeed together. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
Now along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
So welcome back. Nice day, not too cold, not too warm. Hey Cassidy. Nice field. It's got a little bit of a hill to it, so people can sit and watch the games. Foul ball. Madison counter. There's a strike, 1 and 2. Fouled it back. Two and 2. And there's Connor goes down. Dyrene takes a strike. Kylie Whiting, or Whitting, I gotta listen to the announcer next time, is pitching. Ooh. Ball kind of trickled down. Such a hard hit. It was soft, or not hard hit. Hit the ground. It kind of died in this dirt. So runner on first. Dyrene with 1 out. Evingham up. Dyrene down to second. Evingham got a lot of power. Definitely can hit a home run if she gets a hold of it. going to be safe.
Wearing number 24, Harper Graham.
So runners on the corners now. Parker Graham up. Everingham steals second. It's kind of a cat and mouse game because if you throw it down to second, Dyring's in danger of coming home. So a good no throw. Ooh, they called a ball. Looks like she. Nope, she able to hold it back. Two and one. It's about a 38-minute drive from Hornell to here. That's pretty accurate when I say 30. About 40 minutes, let's say that then. Get off at the Friendship exit. Does Friendship Dairy still exist? I just happened to think about that. We used to hear about it all the time. Someone can comment online.
Batting sixth position, number 23, catcher, Cadence Golitz.
Cadence Golnitz. This one popped high. Easy play. That time for Locks. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. Whoops. Today's game is brought to you by Ed's Computer Sales and Service, 180 Main Street in Hornell, 607-324-6424, 324-6424. Ed's Computer Sales and Service, not just computers, laptops. Well, laptop is a computer, but printers, printer cabling, hard drives, network systems, security systems, Ed's Computers. And by Valley Apparel and Design, they do custom apparel and sign, 281-8777, team, school, sports, work apparel, and so much more. Fundraisers, everything you need at Valley Apparel and Designs. Thanks, Valley Apparel and Designs. (281-8777). Erica Golnitz, your licensed real estate salesperson for Real Incorporated. 607-382-1959. Don't forget, looking to buy or sell a property. It's Erica Golnitz, committed to you, committed to this community. It's Erica Golnitz. And by your friends at St. James Hospital, the orthopedics department. Injured, they got you covered. Where champions are cheered on at St. James Hospital. Top of the four, or bottom of the fourth. This is Sisson. Had Julian Reinhardt stop over. Say, cease and desist filming him eating a hot dog. Actually, he was nice. Come over, hey, you want anything to eat? I'll go over and get you a hamburger if you want. I go, no, I got my Gatorade here. And went to the Chinese buffet for lunch. That's enough for today. This one popped up. Dyrene underneath it. Nice two-hand effort by Dyrene.
Wolverine third baseman, number 9, Alex Swift.
She has Pink as her walk-up song. And the team wearing pink. I'm sure for some sort of cancer awareness. So awesome uniforms by Bolivar-Richburg today. This is Alexandra Fisk. Strike. 1-2. I'm not sure if that's, it looks like modified behind us. Softball. It doesn't look good. Kids look awful tiny. And they're not playing Hornell, they're playing Cuba Rushford. Because when I was leaving Hornell, I saw Hornell's softball, or JV softball team just practicing. Nice play by Smith over Dyrene.
Wolverine second baseman, number 11, Summer Beckwith.
So 2 down. Summer Beckwith, the 11th grader up. This will be the last game or broadcast for about a week and 3 days, a week and 4 days. And there's the third out just because of spring break coming up now. Hornell doesn't have any games scheduled. We go to the 5th and we'll be back.
For remaining Hornell 6, PR 2. Leading off top of the 5th inning, Wolverine-Richburg. Batting in the second position, shortstop, number 1, Lilo During.
During. This is Lila During. That's what the announcer said. Actually, we know her by Lila Dyrene. Up to the plate. Top of the 5th inning. Dyrene. Nice catch. Wow. Deserves a... It's Emma Sisson. Nice job, Emma. Maldonado. I'm not picking on him because I'm horrible with names too. Dan Harris Field we're at here in Richburg, New York. Bolivar is another few miles down the road. I may take a trip through Wellsville on the way back. Two and one count to Selena. That's low. Three and two, full count. And got her. Yep, that was a good pitch. Two down.
Number 14, Stewart.
Yeah. Aaliyah Stewart. Oh, and 2. Two and 2. And that's the third out. Hornell goes down 1, 2, 3. Go to the bottom of the 7th. There's St. James Orthopedics. I had mentioned that ad. I don't think I saw the ad, though. So thanks, guys, at St. James. Oyer Self-Storage. Locations in Elmond and Wellsville. 24-hour-a-day access. Over 140 units available. Long-term discount. Sizes up to 10 by 30. Safe and secure and so much more. 382-8172. Oyer Self-Storage. Lamax Automax. Maximize your dollars every day with a trip to Lamax Automax. Lamax Pro Wrench Tire and Auto. Complete Auto Care. 193 Seneca Street across from the Italian Villa. Log on to LamaxAutomax.com. That's 2 X's. Check out their complete inventory of used trucks, autos, and vans. Strobel Supply, 40 Shelma Industrial Park in Hornell. Thanks, Strobel, 607-324-1721. They're now hiring. They're a 3M dealer and a DuPont paint dealer as well. Looking for a trailer or hauler? Yeah, car haulers, utility trailers, dump trailers at Wilkins Auto Sales, just north or just west of the city as you're heading toward Alfred and Nauman and Thatcherville. Stop into Wilkins or call them today, Wilkins Auto Sales. Again, going to look at the Class B softball standings. Hornell getting their first victory over Livonia last night. Improves to 1-4. They've actually played 5 games, not what I show right there. And Bolivar-Richburg has played 4 games, and they're 2-2 in Class C2. I've never heard of that number 13 team. Eugenio Maria da Costa Charter School, wherever that is. Have to do a little research on that Class C2 school. One pitch, one out.
Number 3, center fielder, Thomas.
To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. There's a strike, 1-1. Jana Thomas at the plate. Oh, it's going to be, I was going to say, it's going to be a tough one.
Wolverine shortstop, number 8, Varsity, 5.
She could have taken maybe one more step, Dyrene, and she probably could have had it. Looks like she kind of stopped, misplayed, but what are you going to do? That's a tough play. So good try. Cadence Golden, it's behind the plate. Parker Graham out here in center. There's the face. Let's see if we can see her face. Nice play out at second.
Wolverine first baseman, number 14, Riley.
Nice heads-up play. Way to swipe the bag, too. She wasn't on the bag, but she swiped it as she exchanged it. So good job by Dyrene. That's tough because you don't want to be taken out by the slide, even if there's protections in there and a lot from players and how you're supposed to slide down. You can't make, because you can be called out if you have an illegal slide. 2 down. Riley Whiting. Or Whitting. Nice catch by Cadence. Ball drops in. That's why you don't want to throw to home. That's not a good decision, unfortunately. That run was already going to score. Just prevent the run from going to second now.
Wolverine catcher, number 7, Sydney Faulkner.
But, so I'll count a score. Faulkner up. Foul. Said Friendship Dairy. Christina says Friendship Dairy is still there, just a different name. Oh, and 2. Sydney Faulkner, the 9th grader. 2 down. 1 run home. Whitting on third. Or second. And That's it. Yeah, I was going to say, why is everybody waiting to run off after that strike? So we go to the 6th. We'll be back.
The opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
My name is Richard Powell. I'm an athlete at Alfred State College. The reason why I came to see Dr. Wilhelm is because of my shoulder injuries. I had suffered an injury on my 21st birthday on the field against Gallaudet. He did a great job with my surgery. I played the entire season with it perfectly fine. I was able to tackle people without restrictions. The best and quickest recovery I ever had from any injury that I had working with him. He gets the job done and he knows what he's doing. So I highly recommend you guys come to see Dr. Wilhelm.
Welcome back. So you heard me clear my nose as I left my audio on at commercial. I don't have any allergies, but just, I don't know if it's the cold air or what just makes my nose run. And I never think to bring any tissues. Of course not. So Lexi Smith helping herself out with a double. Maddie Connor. She knew it. You could see her eyes. That's going to be a strike, and she didn't swing. She kind of rolled them like, oh boy, that was a nice pitch. And going to be safe. That's one of those balls, nothing you can do. Let's take a look at it again here. Just kind of sends her off balance a little bit. With Jordan Dyring up. There's another fake throw. Smith not biting. I'm waiting to see Hornell's first home run here that I've seen. I don't know if they even have one this year yet. I think majority of the girls on their lineup I'm looking have the power to do it. Runners at second and third. No outs. Top of the sixth inning, Jordan Dyring up. One and two. Oh, got her on the outside. look at that pitch again here. Not bad. Reagan. Well, so one down with Effingham up. The 9th grader. Two and 0. Everybody stays home. Nice job checking on third. 2 down now. Parker Graham up. There's a strike. One and one. 2 outs, 2 on. Hornell started the inning with 2, or didn't start the inning, but had 2 on with no outs. A good defense and good pitching here for the Lady Wolverines. 2 and 1. There's a strike, so. I tell you, Sydney Faulkner has done a great job catching today for the Lady Wolverines. She's had to be a little wiry. The ball's been up a couple times out, and so bases loaded now.
Now batting in the 6th position, catcher number 23, David Goldman.
Now this is, I never noticed this, the on deck for Hornell. No, wait a minute, what's going on here? There it is. She's over here. Dyrene. And that's the Bolivar-Richburg dugout. The Hornell dugout's over here. They have to go all the way across to get on deck. That's a little, never seen that before. And one pitch, Golnitz goes down. We go to the bottom of the 6th. If for some reason I lose you, I apologize because my camera is flashing for some unknown reason, but it doesn't seem to be causing any issue. But just to warn you, if we do lose you for some reason. Today's game brought to you by First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Open an Apex checking account. Stop at corner of Mays and Seneca Street. Check out all the financial services that First Heritage can offer you. I got to zoom in here. Oh, look this way, Selena. And her face paint. One, two, three strikes, you're out at the Dagan Funeral Home. Cremation service is only $16.95 at the Dagan Funeral Home. Jimmy Dagan, Laura Pico. That picture of Jimmy's from 35 years ago. Alfred State College hit the ground running with a degree from Alfred State. Thank Alfred State. Top rank, great value. Screenshot, and make sure you shoot that QR code. Learn about scholarships, financial aid packages, and so much more from Alfred State College. I lived in Pete Hall. Pete Hall tops them all, y'all. I had our own floor fraternity. Threw the biggest 35 keg party that college has ever seen back in 1988. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys. Thanks, Greg Connors. Tim Ferris. Connors and Ferris. The Ryan agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. 3-gate locations. Thanks, Jeff Ryan. Insurance protection you can rely on. Of course, Simmons and Rockwell. Nissan and Ford. Danica Saunders. One and one. Yeah, I might lose you guys. My camera. The game may end here shortly without, and it may have just nothing I can do. And I don't know why this thing is flashing. It went from 2 hours of battery time to none in a matter of like 15 minutes. So it's going to be an error. I apologize if we get cut off here. It says it's reserved time. I have to see if I can go live on my. Go bring it back up. I'm not sure if I can. They're on my phone, so you might have to go. So for some reason we do lose you. Try to come back to YouTube, and I'll should be able to get on live. Nice play. If for some reason I do lose you, it'll be a different stream though.
Wolverines rotation, number 9, Alex Bliss.
We'll ride this out as far as it'll go, though. 2 down. Guess there's a first for always. I guess I gotta order a new battery pack. Just have never seen it drop that quickly. There's a strike, 2 and 1. 3-1. Base is empty. Remember, if we do lose you, I'll bring a stream back up. It'll be a new stream, though, so just get a walker.
Wolverine shortstop, number 11, Summer Beckwith.
So 2 on.
Wolverine pitcher, number 12, Tyler Whiting.
Oh, a misplay. So base is loaded now with 2 outs. Backhanded, didn't quite get it. Evingham and I was talking about the amount of errors in games that a lot of unearned runs. In both baseball and softball, as the teams are obviously coming off basketball seasons and stuff, but in other sports. There's a strike, 1-1. This is Jenna Thomas. Again, if we lose you here for some reason, just refresh and I'm going to bring you up a new stream. There's a strike. Popped up. And that's the end of the 6th inning. No score, or no runs at score that time, so give you a shot of the scoreboard, how the runs have scored. Hornell had 5 runs in the 1st inning. And added a 6th run and have not scored it since the 2nd inning. The Wolverines scored 2 in the bottom of the 2nd and then 1 in the 5th. Pack it in, pack it in. Let us begin. Today's game brought to you by Twin Hickory Golf Club. Thanks, Twin Hickory. Log on to twinhickorygolfclub.com for complete information. Golf season is here. 18 challenging holes overlooking the beautiful Canisteo Valley at Twin Hickory Golf Club. Maybe I'll take up golfing again this year. I used to have my own golf cart, and I have 2 sets of clubs in my basement, but I haven't golfed in years.